Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for stopping by. You're watching 412 PSE Customs here on YouTube. My name is Matt Sr. I'm the founder and CEO of 412 Public Safety Equipment Customs here in Pittsburgh, PA. So I'm bringing this video to you because of viewer requests. We posted a short little clip of this light bar previously. This is one of my personal collection, what we consider our museum. This is a Federal Signal Radian. Now this light bar is odd in a couple different ways. Number one, because these Radians were not very long. I do believe this is the longest version, and this comes in at like 32 inches. I can't remember, but I can't remember 100%, but I'm pretty sure this is the longest version. Number two, the other reason why this is kind of odd is this, even being an early version of the Solaris technology, this features LED hot feet and LED alleys, which are also a hot foot application. So the takedowns, which you'll see flashing here in a minute in the front, those are LED hot foot takedowns, and this has a set of the hot foot alleys. Now this light bar is red and blue. It is a half-half configuration, and as I said, this is one of the Solaris technology light bars. It uses Federal Signal's infamous Solaris reflector technology. And these, like the inboard modules, as far as the reflectors are concerned, are pretty much the exact same light heads that you would see on oh, now the light bar slipping my head now. The Legend. Yes, the Legend. So basically, we're not going to go too in depth into this light bar. Just going to fire it up and go through some patterns and show you guys what she can do. It's a very unique light. They weren't super popular. Not many people preferred the Radians. But I thought it would be a pretty cool light bar to have in the museum collection. I am putting the darkening feature on the camera because this light bar, although somewhat older, is still super bright. Federal Signal is known for their somewhat crazy patterns. Now you'll notice, this being the front of the bar, there is one module in the center that looks like it's dead. Well, it's actually not. That is actually a strobe module, and what that was a preemption device. And it still works. I think for displaying purposes, I'm just going to hook up a regular strobe power supply to it. Obviously, it's not ever going to be a working preemption device. As you can see those crisp white LED hot foot takedowns firing away. Not sure you can tell, but the LED alleys are also in a flash mode configuration. You know, I wonder if I keep this on full brightness, if it will be too bad. This does have the built-in signal master. It also gives you an option to shut down the internal signal master, traffic advisor, and incorporate an external TA controller if you so choose. So for their time, these were pretty advanced. As a matter of fact, I've still seen a few of these out on the street in service in the field. I guess what that does is that kind of gives you an idea of the quality that Federal Signal builds into these. I'm almost 100% sure 100% of their full-size light bars are built here in the U.S. down in University Park, Illinois. I know a lot of their smaller items, their beacons, surface mounts, you know, the smaller lights and stuff. I know the majority of those are all imported. They're all made overseas and shipped back to the U.S. for sale. FedSig also has a VAMA division, which is their European division. You know, they have a couple European classified applications that are much different from what the U.S. requires. They have a very large presence over in Europe. As a matter of fact, a lot of their ambulances you see that have the space cap top to them with the built-in blue light bars and stuff. A lot of that, if you take a real close look at it, feature the Federal Signal product. Not real sure what FedSig is calling their new lens technology. From what I've seen of the newer dash lights, the Extreme and that, the optics are a little bit different. I'm not real sure if they're sticking with the Solaris idea, just in a slimmer, more compact version. Those of you that are familiar with the Federal Signal interface modules and programming, you guys obviously know that I have this in the programming mode. This isn't in the operation mode. These are a little bit Federal Signal products are a little bit more in-depth as far as programming and that kind of thing. A little bit more complicated than your normal simple 12 volt trigger wire controlled, or what Whelen calls their low current lights. Very similar to the Whelen WeCan systems and some of their more complicated control systems. But being a software-based control company, that's kind of what you get. So this does have some more simple, conventional flash patterns, such as this, where you have just a simple single flash wig-wag left and right. And then, of course, you have your more sporadic, random, crazier patterns. Even though this thing is a bit older and the very top of this light bar has somewhat significant yellowing to it, you know, through cleaning it up, we've noticed that the sides of the lens where the LED modules throw their output are super clear and super clean. So needless to say, this thing is still extremely bright. And also the department that I obtained this from, this wasn't necessarily a daily used piece of equipment. This was mounted on more of a specialized vehicle that wasn't in constant use. It was actually in an event vehicle. So and you know, to tell you the truth, I do apologize if I talking too much and not paying attention to these patterns. I can't really remember where I started and which pattern it was. This one's pretty cool, where the end modules or the corner modules kind of do a kit car Knight Rider style pattern. I don't know, I guess maybe that was Federal Signal's answer to the rotator LED simulation of a rotator. I'm not sure. Pretty cool, pretty unique. I tell you what, as a display piece, it definitely starts conversations for sure, because there's a lot of people in our industry that don't have any exposure to this specific model, and it has sparked quite a few conversations over its lifespan. I'd be willing to bet this was probably the pattern that I started this video on. No, I don't think we've seen this pattern yet. I have a lot of quite older light bars as well. With the intention of displaying them in the museum. Maybe if I get a chance, I can dig a few of those out and showcase them on here if anybody's interested. If you're interested, let us know down below. We'll see how many of you guys want to see some of our older rotators and stuff. As a matter of fact, I had what I consider Dukes of Hazzard style Federal Signal twin sonic light bar. Was manufactured back in 1969, and I was planning on keeping it. It was in really nice condition, taken off of a much older decommissioned fire apparatus, and we reconditioned it. We redid the lenses, polished all the chrome, cleaned all the insides out, went through the whole thing. The only thing it was missing was the center speaker, which at the time it would have been a Smith & Wesson speaker, and I had a gentleman that offered to purchase it from me for a large sum of money. So that's what we did with it. We did a transaction with him, and he was actually building a replica of the old red Dodge that was used in the oh, now I'm not going to be able to think of it. It was a show back in the 70s that highlighted a fire rescue crew in Los Angeles. It was an old service body Dodge Ram. Boy, I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, somebody correct me down below and maybe let me know if you can think of what I'm talking about. And of course, that was one of the main reasons why I let it go, because I knew it would go to a good home. I knew it would be taken care of, and I knew it would be on display for the general public to enjoy. Well, I know for sure we have seen the center out pattern before, so I'm definitely doubling up on these. So we're going to leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, this is the Federal Signal Radian, I believe it's the S2, with LED hot feet and LED hot foot alleys. Pretty rare, unique light bar. If you research it, there's not very many that you find with the LED hot foot options. So this is part of our personal museum collection. Maybe you guys can find your way to the shop one day and check it out. If you like this video and you want to see more content like this, please smash that thumbs up button, guys. We greatly appreciate it, and it lets us know that we're doing something right. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, we definitely recommend it. If you do decide, first I want to thank you and let you know to make sure you hit that bell icon and set up your notifications so you don't miss out on any uploads. I ask that you guys share our videos, share our YouTube channel, share our Facebook page, all our social media stuff. Everybody has friends out there that are first responders that can benefit from our content, benefit from our expertise, benefit from our equipment or our services that we offer. So definitely get us out there. I appreciate you guys doing that for me. I definitely have to give a shout out to my daughter and her kindness club of 2019. This is the second year running for the kindness club my daughter created back in 2nd grade. She's now working with the 3rd grader team, trying to get the hashtag viral, hashtag be the kind kid. That's their motto. So I want to stress to you guys, please be kind to one another out there. It's much needed, it's much appreciated, and it's definitely contagious. 1 or 2 people see you spreading the kindness, makes them want to spread kindness. And the next thing you know, we're back to loving one another and having one another's back. I miss those days. Need to get our country back on track. But until next time, y'all, be safe out there.